Hey everybody, it's DrSamRobbins. Today I'm going to show you everything you need to know about how you can have your own customized protein powder made for you, all right, including vegan, vegetarian protein powder. And you can make any variation of it, a percentage of this, that, and the other thing. And even flavors, you can additive, anything you want. And this is how I make my own protein powder. In the end is you can actually save money. And this is a continuation of a previous video I made about everything you need to know about protein powders. So this is the website that I'm going to discuss, and I'll give you the links, including the coupon codes and everything that you can have, and I'll put it at the end of this video. So for now, just pay attention. It's at truenutrition.com, and it used to be called trueprotein.com when there were just protein powders, but now they have all sorts of different things. You can, make oatmeal. They have accessories and all these different things. And the reason I'm offering this is because this is how I've been making my own protein powder for, well over a decade. And I'm here, as I've always been, to offer you solutions that I think are the best, all right? And that'll save you time and money. And I offer some of my own solutions and products because I believe that they literally are the best. And that's why I don't offer dozens and hundreds of them. There's only a small handful and I keep formulating better ones each year. And when it comes to protein powder, people keep asking me, why don't you make your own protein powder? And I said, I don't need to because I think there's already ones better. That's all I'm here to do. As a friend, guide you to what I would do for my own private clients, my own family, and including myself. So with that said, let's get started. They changed your website, so what I suggest is you can play around, but I'm only making this so it's just easier for you to understand. So for now, it says custom blend. So you go to here and you go get started under your own custom blend generator, right? So once you're there, site loads up. All right, so now we have the different protein powders here, right? We have the grass-fed beef collagen, right, that I mentioned and so forth. I personally, if I do the whey isolate, so I'm just going to focus on that today, right? And I mentioned that I believe the cold filtration whey isolate is one of the best. And there is another one that they have. Okay, so basically, I'm going to stick to the whey protein isolate cold filtration, all right, and the soy-free, hormone-free whey protein, the isolate. But they're both isolate. I mix these two together because they don't have one of both of them combined. So anyhow, I do a 50-50. You can, again, take a look at all the different ones they have. You can go ahead and play with whatever you want, but I'm just going to play around with these two for now. So for example, I go here, I'll click add, right? And hopefully you see this, and over here you can go like this. I just do, for example, 50%, right? And I say add to my mix, all right? So now we have 50%. You see it over here, right? And then I need another 50%. And then I do this one. So then I click here, we click add to cart or add this. You can do that. I just go right here and we do 50% and it says add to my mix. Okay. So now we have 100% complete. Okay. And then from here, you can now select how much you want, maybe 1 pound if you just want to test it out. I end up buying, I think they have an additional 5% discount if you buy like 15 or 20 pounds. I'll see it on the checkout, but let's just pretend we're going to do 1 pound, right? And now we select flavor. All right. Let me see which flavor I normally pick. All right. So first of all, you have all these flavors, right? And what I want to tell you is, first of all, let's just click on what this says. All right. They have the true flavors, right? And they have other flavors. I picked the true flavors because it's non-GMO and it's just sweetened with stevia, all right, which is good. But you don't want artificially sweetened stuff such as sucralose and so forth, all right? So we'll go to the true flavors one. And over here, I honestly love the old-fashioned salted caramel, all right? So I just go with that one. But of course, you have your own options, right? Chocolate fudge brown is pretty good too. We'll do that. and it says the density, right? That means how sweet do you want it, right? I'm regular. I don't need anything super sweet. There's no extra charge for that. And it says, how do you want this stuff packaged? The reason you're able to save money is there isn't like all this fancy label. There aren't marketing, advertising, or any of that kind of stuff with it. So it's just like an easy, it's just like a seal up bag that you get, right? It's not like in a plastic thing, but you'll get it. I just picked one. You can do it a big jug, but you don't need to. I just get it. And then it says boost my, the blend. You can add vitamins in there. You can add branched chain aminos. That might be something to take into account. Super greens is also good. All this stuff is honestly really good, right? I have not tasted it, so I can't tell you how all this stuff is. You can, by all means, go ahead and do it. If I was to go pick which ones that I would probably pick, I might do the branched chain aminos. If you're going to do it before your workout, don't take the branched chain aminos before bed. You'll have too much energy. Super greens is always good, and maybe a collagen boost, all right? I don't think you're going to want to add turmeric or probiotics during it, all right? And if you're going to do it, maybe you just do 1 pound of this and you pick that, and then you do another 1 pound of this and you pick another one. It's all up to you, right? But don't do 20 pounds and pick something like this and you get it for the first time. You're like, oh, this tastes horrible, right? So this is what I normally pick, and we're done, right? And then I click add to cart, and that's it, right? Now that's if you want to, and by the way, it'll also, before it'll tell you the nutrient values, nutritional facts, and so forth. Now that's for the regular stuff. I also have a vegetarian mix that I make, all right? Because I make my own oatmeal, like cookies with it and stuff. It's all super healthy. It's super organic. But I try to limit my animal protein. I don't completely stay away from it, but I do limit it. I say a solid 50 to 70% of my protein is from vegetable, non-animal sources, all right? This is just what I prefer. I can't go completely without. I've done it. Just doesn't work with my body. So let's just go pick another one. As I told you before, I am really big into the rice protein. So let's go find that. All right, so this is the rice protein, all right? Honest to God, I just add this to cart. I do 100%, right? However, if you want to do veg protein, right? And by the way, you can always, if you want more information, you can click on it, right? And then it'll go here. Yeah. And you can get more information about it, right? How it is, what it comes with, the nutritional facts about it, and so forth. So that's just something to keep in mind. Anyhow, so I do rice protein, all right? And if you want to do any of the other, if you want to do anything that is non-animal source, I'm not definitely I don't do soy, all right? You might do collagen if you want, but again, that's obviously from beef, so it's not going to be vegetable, but that's something that's also good for your joint. I don't do milk and none of this stuff. I don't want to do egg whites because I prefer the whole yolk. These are also carbohydrate ones, all right? Like the oat starch and dextrose and sweet potato powder, which is actually very, very good for you. This is a vegetarian protein, but it comes from pea and cranberry. I know, can you believe it? Cranberry. They make protein out of that, and it's actually good, but I'm, again, not a big fan of pea when it comes to the protein in a drink, but good when you're making a powder. Alpha greens are actually pretty good. Okay, so that's just something you might want to add in. And then there should be something about hemp, right? If you wanted to do it, let's just say if you wanted to test it out, I would do this, right? I would probably do 80%, okay? That's how I would do it, all right? And then I would... Let's go with the hemp protein, and I would do maybe 10% here, okay? And then I would go to the alpha, right? And I'd go here, finalize it, add to the mix. You'll see it's at 100%. And you'll go over here. Look, it gives you the facts that there's a little bit of carbohydrates. Sugar is really non-existent. There's fiber, 22 grams of protein. So this is how I would do it if I want to do vegetarian. Too much of the greens makes it taste not that good, all right? So the max I would do with the greens is probably 20%. I might even go down to like 15 or 10%. But you got to mix and match it, all right? Over here, again, you can do your own thing as we described before. Maybe you want to do cinnamon, toasted coconut. Let's just say, again, I just do normal packaging, easy. We'll just add this to cart and let's do this. And actually, let's just check out now, all right? And let me give you the coupon code for it. And you can do all this stuff, right? I'll let you go do it. Now over here, let's do the coupon code real quick. All right, so the coupon code is simple. Just Dr. Sam, all right? And that should get you about 5%. It's not much, guys, but honestly, this is the best I could do. They're not making that much money off of it because it is pretty much at wholesale, all right? And again, somewhere it is, I think you get like 25 pounds or something, you get additional 5%. So you get a total of 10%. And that's it. Then you just check out, and by all means, please let me know which flavor you liked. I always love to see what other people have done, the mix and blend, what you've liked, and I love to get that feedback. Also, let me know what you learned about this video, what you liked about it, and also what questions you have. I'd be more than happy to help you. And again, they have other things you can do, oatmeal and all these other things. I'm not a big fan of the oatmeal because it does increase cortisol levels, but that's a whole nother topic. Anyway, thanks again for listening and entertaining this video, and have a happy and healthy day.